I've missed hanging out with you guys.
Yes, thank you, Jaden, for having us all over.
Yeah, it was great being able to hang out with you guys today.
I'll just throw away the food really quick.
Wait!
Stop. What? I'm just throwing away my food.
We don't throw away food waste at my house. We compost it.
What?
Composting is when you take organic materials, such as food waste, and feed it to bacteria to create new soil.
I didn't know you could do that.
After we sort all of our trash, I'll show you my compost pile.
The composters just chewing. The composters just grooving. They get no thanks for all their work, it's true. But when you need them, no one else will do. The composters just chewing. The composters just grooving. I ain't gonna tell you just what you should do, but I'd call the composters if I were you.
This is my compost pile. I made it by layering food waste and yard waste. Food waste is called green materials because it's fresh and high in nitrogen, while yard waste is called brown materials because it's high in carbon. I layered it to make sure it was all mixed up and to allow the organisms such as worms and bacteria to thrive in my compost pile.
Look at all those worms.
What makes compost good? Isn't it just dirt?
No, composting takes the nitrogen from the food waste and transforms it into nitrogen that plants can use. It also has a much higher amount of organic material than normal soil, which is good because organic material is not washed away by water as easily, which leads to a higher soil quality and increased water retention.
How big does a compost pile need to be?
You want your compost pile to be approximately 27 cubic feet. This will help it reach the optimal temperature in the center of your pile and will allow your compost pile to start composting more efficiently.
How hot does it get?
It gets 140 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit in the center of a healthy compost pile.
Wow, that's hot.
If it gets that hot, it must get really dry.
Actually, you want to keep your compost pile fairly moist to allow the bacteria and worms to survive in it.
That's pretty cool, but isn't it essentially what landfills are?
Actually, a landfill isn't a compost pile at all. To understand why, you need to know what happens after a trash truck picks up your trash.
You may think the journey of your trash ends when the trash truck picks it up. However, that's just the beginning. When a trash truck picks up your garbage, it takes it to a landfill, where it's put in a giant pile with other trash. However, unlike a compost pile, it's not properly layered and most bacteria cannot survive there. This causes the food waste to rot instead of compost and to produce methane, a powerful greenhouse gas.
Also, even after all the food has been turned back into soil, you can't use it like you can the dirt from a compost pile, because it will have been contaminated by all the other trash in the landfill.
This wouldn't be so bad if only a couple people threw their food away, but with hundreds of millions of people in the US, it's a big problem.
In fact, if food waste were a country, it would be the third largest emitter of greenhouse gases, behind China and the United States.
Wow, that's a bigger problem than I thought. So when we're composting, we're stopping food from going to a landfill?
Yes, but not only that. We are also growing healthier plants, lowering our environmental footprint, and saving money on pesticides, insecticides, and watering our plants.
That's a lot of benefits. Why don't more people do this?
A big reason is a lot of people just don't know how to compost. It can seem like a very hard thing for people to understand, but once you get started, it's actually not that hard.
Yes, it's easy to get started. You just told me how to.
There are other ways to reduce your food waste other than just composting. You can also eat your leftovers. This saves you money and makes it so you have less cooking to do.
I garden to reduce my food waste. It allows me to grow the specific food I want so that I don't get something I won't use. Gardening also saves me money because I don't have to buy fresh produce at the store.
I can give you some of my compost for your garden. It'll help your plants be healthier and prevent you from having to water as often because compost retains water better. Also, it'll make your plants more resistant to pests and diseases.
Okay, thanks.
My family doesn't garden or compost, but we plan our meals ahead of time. Does that help prevent food waste?
Yes, that's one more way to reduce food waste.
It helps my family a lot because it causes us to only buy what we need and to eat healthier.
As you can see, there are many ways to reduce your food waste. You can compost food scraps and turn them into rich soil.
Eat your leftovers to keep them from going bad.
Grow a garden even if it's just in a container.
And be sure to plan your meals ahead of time, trying fun new recipes.
You may feel like working alone, you can't reduce all the food waste.
But when you work together with those in your community and school,
You can achieve great things. There are so many ways to reduce food waste.
So figure out what works best for you and do it.
Old dead leaves in your neighborhood, just blowing around like you knew they would. The dumps are full all over town, but you need some help breaking this stuff down. I'm talking about a hard-working bunch. They take old leaves, turn them into lunch. They take green grass, turn it chocolate brown. You'd be amazed how they wolf it down. The composters.